So this is the 2024 Ember. This is the 191 MSL. And this has the max solar package on it. I'll have the specs and everything down below for you. But check out this storage. So, you know, you see this door on the side of the coach, you think it's gonna be a kitchen. But no, this one allows you to push the beds up, and we have it down one slot there. But you can adjust the heights of the bed. You can make this where it's a work desk if you wanted to from outside. Additional storage access from the rear, lighting, and then notice you also have tie downs on the floor here. Backing up to the back here, you'll notice this is what the back end looks like. It's already prepped for the Lippert ladder, which does come with it. Rear observation camera from Furrion. Look at that big tire there. Nice spare. Notice on the same kind of rim. These are the Goodyear Wrangler tires. You have a hitch receiver back here that can hold some weight. Not for towing it, but it can hold 300 pounds of weight there. Notice, take a look at these jacks. These jacks, put those down, but much more stabilized versus the other jacks. The stabilizers are out there. And then you also have the wheel chocks. So and then you're able to lock it in place. Let me show you what I'm talking about, because we've actually locked it on the other side. Let me just get on the other side here. Take a look what you can do. So you can go ahead and, if you're putting this in storage, go ahead and put it in place and lock it. So hopefully it's not going anywhere. I mean, listen, if somebody's going to steal something, they're going to go ahead and figure a way of stealing it. But at least gives you an added sense of security. Sprayer port on this side. Nice awning. And I'm going to show you when we get inside, you have dimmer switches for the interior lights, for the awning light, as well as for the light over the bed. LP tank will be on that side. Normally the batteries are on this side, but they put them inside. I'll show you that they have Battle-Born lithium batteries. And check out this tongue jack. That is massive. I just love the way they've done this. And the other thing is, I'm going to show you the suspension. But this is where you go ahead and do all your hookups and so forth. Above the floor pulls. You have a battery disconnect here as well as inside, tank heater. But let me show you this independent suspension that they have on this thing. So this is phenomenal how they do this suspension. Look at the shocks as well as the springs, the coil springs. And it's independent suspension. So when you are towing this, even if you're on roads in the city, you're hitting potholes and so forth, this thing is going to pull so much better than your typical camper. Giving you a look from the back side of that axle. Is that an axle or what? For your Stinky Slinky, they have the tube already put on here, accessible from either side. Easy access to your dump for the freshwater tank, low point drains. Of course, your stabilizers up in the front here as well. So this is the outside. Let's get inside and show you what's going on inside. So let's get inside. The good stuff starts. So as you come in, of course, this one has a slide. You get them without slides. Had the bed across the front here. Air conditioner. Your controls are here. Nice thing is, so when you see these, we have 3 of these. One is for the lights up top here, where you can adjust. You can dim them. You have one down here for the awning, and then there's another one over here with a switch, and that is there's a light up above the bed right there. So let's start with the front here. So you have a jackknife sofa. Now it has to jackknife, not for somebody to sleep on it, although you could if you didn't put the bed down. But that way there, you can sleep on it if you wanted to. You can lay across, watch TV. 12-volt TV, by the way. You're going to have storage in both sides of that sofa. Of course, you can see the cup holder. You put it back up. Table is easy to install and remove. And I'm going to show you the battery and inverter, which is down below this. So you just remove the table, jackknife the sofa just a little bit, and now you have 2 different battery disconnects. One was outside on the driver's side, and then you have another one here. And then here's your inverter, and the switch for turning that on is there. And that's where you also shut it off as well. Now you have on, off, and charge only. I just want to show you how much is charging here We have 278 watts of power coming through here. So there you can see what it looks like with the bed down. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn on the little strip light up top there, and see, then you have the adjustment. You can control how bright you want it. Now you have little shelves back over here. You can see this is where your 12-volt TV plugs in. You do have some USB ports back there. Now there's other additional USB ports down on this side of your sofa there. That little mouse hole right there, you see, gerbil hole, whatever you want to call it, that's for your furnace. And then as well as additional outlets on this side. Then you'll see you have this little night light here. Now with this yellow light here, you have to have switches in the right location. So if you leave this button alone, you leave the one in the bathroom alone, then you could just operate it right here on your panel. And that'll take care of turning both of those yellow lights on in the bathroom as well as out here. Pretty awesome. You get the fan. You have nice lighting in here. Toilet paper holders right up underneath there. You don't have to use it there if you don't want. Nice little towel holder handle to get in the shower. Now this has that spring-loaded door. I don't really care for it, but I just put up a spring bar. I have the same exact one in my camper. But that's for the shower. I love the way they've done that shower. Nice skylight for those of you that are a little bit taller. And I like how they've done this setup. I think that's the correct way of doing things. So you have your circulator on the water heater. And then these windows, the cool thing about these windows is you could open up all these windows and have airflow through. And then if you wanted to, because maybe it's raining, or maybe you just don't want to have people having access to your camper, you could lock it in this position so that you can see there's still going to be airflow coming through into your camper. This does come wired and framed already, set up for the gateway Wi-Fi gadget that goes there. Very simple, pretty easy to go ahead and install that. Now let's get back out to the main area here. So anyway, dinette booth, it does fold down to the bed if you wanted to. And then I love what they've done with the beds on this side here, is notice how right now we've got them separated a little bit. That's not how you're going to be sleeping in them, although you could if you wanted to. But you have all the adjustments, so you can adjust them to whatever height. And then on top of that, you can go ahead and flip this bottom one over if you wanted to. You just go ahead and unlock it here and it'll flip over. And that way there you have a little bit of access. In case you had something taller when you're storing it, then you're able to access it through the back door or through this area here. So I think a pretty cool little feature. Notice I have this light off. That's the beautiful thing about this. If for some reason you don't want a particular light on, you just go ahead and push the button and shut it off. Of course, you have the convection microwave with air fryer. You have 2-burner cooktop there. And I love how big that sink is. That's a good size sink for a small camper. And then of course you have good storage. So what are you thinking about this 191 MSL? You liking it? What features do you like? What features don't you like? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks.